Before we turn to our panelists, we are here to talk about the innovative business models in Brazil, India, and Pakistan. I want to take a few minutes to reflect about where we are today, almost 20 years after the birth of microfinance. And I will bring up one small comment of my own personal career, which to some degree is tied to that 20 years birth of the microfinance. When the Grameen Bank first started, and Muhammad Yunus brought to scale the concept of lending to the poor, it was hailed, and rightly so, as a tremendous innovation that created financial inclusion and economic citizenship for the poor. As microfinance expanded, however, more and more challenges came to light. The difficulties in providing savings account for the poor, in creating financial literacy alongside access to credit, in ensuring adequate consumer protection for the poor, and at the same time ensuring that financial service for the poor remain economically sustainable for the corporations, are now realities that are well recognized. And I'm sure that our panelists today will discuss these challenges as well as the innovative solutions. But as we know, despite these challenges, microfinance has succeeded in serving millions of clients whose increased access to equitable finance has increased genuine social impact. We are also excited to see that the field has advanced in measuring the impact of financial services. And I look forward to hearing more about this with our other partners, the Aspen Network of Developing Entrepreneurs. 20 years ago, we did not have the tools and methodologies to measure impact that we have today. And even with all these instruments at our disposal, it is still challenging to record how a loan or a savings account can translate into poverty reduction, women's empowerment, and better health and education outcomes. Yet, there is more and more evidence that access to finance create all of those effects through direct and indirect mechanisms. Back in 1997, in a previous life of mine, I went to India. If anybody here is in the microfinance in India, you know, and I had the privilege of being part of a team that created a project which became emblematic in the history of microfinance in India called Cash. And my only single contribution to that project was to sit among the team that was designing and the donor which was funding, which was, you know, at that time the newly nascent DFID from the United Kingdom. We all forget that you know, the FID didn't exist as the FID at that time. And my only contribution was to say that I would not accept a project whose measure of impact was how many loans were given and how many loans were repaid. That was in 1997. I said that if we cannot say what this money does for the people, it's not worth doing it. Or it's worth doing as a financial project. Don't kind of pretend that you're dealing with a social development project if you can't tell me what happened with the money. That's in 97. I think we've evolved, but we're not yet there. So I would love to hear what you guys say in terms of us making sure that we now know the real social impact of putting people into debt to some degree, right? That's my provocation to the panel, right? So, as we begin to better understand this mechanism through the work of our members in the field that are here today, we can generate more insights into refining the way that not only corporations work, but also government, civil society, and development agencies. It only is through improving the delivering of our programs and partnerships that we can truly create impact, and I look forward to hearing the panelists to find out more. Please, take your seats and let's have fun. Thank you, everybody.